Okay, roll call. Cal grew, I think, 2 levels from last video. Not much has really changed with the moveset. Nova hasn't really changed much either. Bully, I think, grew the most out of anyone. I taught it Headbutt. Metal Gear also grew quite a bit. I gave it Rock Throw. Well, I learned that by leveling up, rather. Here's Togepi. It's level 5, doesn't really... can't really do much now, but... with a little time and patience, it can evolve. And the final piece of the puzzle, the odd egg that I received from the daycare couple, hatched into an Elekid. It's a little hard to tell, but that, you see that little sparkly indicator next to the gender symbol? That's, that shows that it's a shiny. I forgot one other detail, too. Whatever hatches from the odd egg will always have the move Dizzy Punch. Pretty decent, physical attack that causes a confusion. A chance of causing confusion. It's normal type in this game. Elekid's pretty dang good. It can evolve into Electabuzz at level 30. If I wasn't already... oh, if I was planning to have it on the team, I would have nicknamed it Zaprong, after the Elekid that you can get in Gale of Darkness. But for now, I'm going to put it in storage. I also want to grab Sandshrew for a second. I also caught a Sunkern in an upcoming area. And that's because of a story that I want to share, but I'll get there when I get there. And just as a forewarning for for Route 35, I cleared out all the trainers there as I was training, so I'll be passing through them, but nothing will really happen. I will be battling the gym trainers, however, in this video, so... that's strange, I thought... So, something else I wanted to bring up was that as I was training, I got to Route 36, the south side of it, rather. There were 2 trainers there, and a girl. That's this character's sister, who told us last time that she went on ahead to investigate the Wiggly Tree. No, she's not here either. Weird. Okay, she must have went back. Either that or I broke the game somehow. Basically, you talk to her, she comes back here and says that it's too dangerous to do anything, so we have to prove that it's not dangerous at all. And how do we do that? We have to test our might. Goldenrod Gym is filled with normal types. Normal has only one weakness, and that's fighting, which I am kind of fresh out of. Yep, I did turn the animations on. Let's do this. I guess there's really no sense in me holding off on the story until we get to that area, but basically, my little history with Sunkern is... well, one, it was something that I always wanted to evolve as a kid, but never could, because I was never able to get a hold of the item that's required to use it. It evolves with a stone. A sunstone. So... well, I didn't get very many opportunities as a kid. More recently, however, I want to say this was back when X and Y were out and still fairly new. I was playing with GBG and some of the other guys from OSP back when I was still in that group. And we had this... I don't remember if it was their idea or... no, actually, it might have been when GBG and Hybrid were doing some battles together in Black and White. They used a randomizer, or I guess rather a random name picker to decide what Pokemon to use and and whatever. So basically, that determined their team. They had to raise it up however they wanted, and then they would duke it out in all the different battle formats. They played singles, doubles, triples, and rotation. And so we did something similar when we played X and Y. We had our regular team that we used to progress through the main campaign, but then we also had our randomizer teams, and for that one we added a little bit of a twist to it, which was, I believe, up to 2 or 3 times you could select one slot on someone's team and make them re-roll it. Thanks for the money, by the way. And so I picked a slot on GBG's team. He had something really nice. I forget what exactly. He rolled and... he re-rolled, and he got something that was less than nice. And so he returned the favor by making me re-roll one of my slots, and it gave me Sunkern. Wait, yeah, of course. How could I forget? The the less than something nice that he got on his reroll was a Weedle. So, our little running joke for that while was Sunkern versus Weedle, the epic fight, or something like that. It was great. And he actually made fan art of it on his own time, and it was in the style of like Tatsunoko versus Capcom, where Weedle was dressed up as Casshern, and Sunkern was dressed as Alex from Street Fighter 3. It was absolutely amazing, and I still have that picture today. I gotta be more mindful of Cal's levels right here, because as soon as I surpass level 30, it's not gonna follow my orders very well. Oh boy, Snubble versus Snubble. Let's do this. That was a good hit. So sweet! And one more to go. And so, after we had those randomizer battles, I took it a step further by making a metronome team, and by that I mean there was a trend going on back in the days of Battle Revolution where players would get together and basically use hacked teams to play metronome, and make it so that way the only move that your Pokemon knew was metronome. It was a blast, to say the least, and and so one day after it was sometime after the randomizer battles and before the servers ultimately shut down, where I made a full Sunkern team with metronome, and I made GBG a Weedle team with metronome. I'm gonna get rid of Tail Whip. And we played a full metronome battle of Sunkern versus Weedle, and of course Weedle has better stats than Sunkern does, so I ultimately lost. But it was still a lot of fun, just because, you know, of our history with that. It was great. And now we get to Whitney. She has a bit of a reputation, and a very inconsistent one at that. She only has 2 Pokemon, but they're both equal problems. Or, yeah, equally big problems. I remember what I said earlier about Metronome. Well, I didn't really say much about Metronome, but Metronome is a move that, when you activate it, or I guess we're not going to see it now, but it can be anything. For one turn, that move becomes literally anything and everything. It can be, you know, something bad, something good. It can be just unpredictable. Okay, Miltank's gonna use Rollout. This is the other problem child. Rollout is a move, when you activate it, it'll attack consistently, or consecutively, sorry. And it gets stronger every time. It's a rock-type move. And I have something that resists rock. Which means I can safely switch out, heal somebody, and then just tank this. Actually, I might not worry about that right now. I will Screech. Its accuracy is, less than perfect. But it can strike like this up to 5 times. If it misses any time before then the move stops, and it will be free to use something else. I'm gonna go for Mud Slap here. See, it just started a new chain, it only did 1 damage. Miltank can also use Stomp, which is a, same type attack. Normal. But it has a cause of flinching. Or a chance to flinch. It's way too early in the day for me to be getting my words mixed up. That'll do. There's a miss. And guess what, Whitney? Metal Gear has nukes. As a level up for Bully. Not quite a level up yet for Metal Gear, but we have plenty of chances for that coming up. An alternate solution for this battle is to go back to one of the previous routes, look for a Machop, because that is a fighting type with some decent enough stats to get you through the battle, and it's super effective against these normal types. You'll also be sitting pretty if that Machop is female, because Attract will not work. Alright, let's head back out to Route 36 and see if we can't make that girl appear again. Oh yeah, if we talk to this guy, he'll give us a little quest. And to carry out this quest, we get a carrier. Allow me to introduce Kenya, everybody's favorite little helper. It's a Spearow holding mail. You can evolve this Spearow and use it in battle if you want. But remember, you have a job to do. Whoops. And as it just so happens, there's a little thing that can happen in this location, depending on the time of, or depending on what day of the week you're playing. In this case, it's a Saturday morning. More on that in a little bit. For now, I just want to take in the scenery, and it's wonderful, wonderful music. Nothing in there. Talk to this lady, and she'll give you an item. It's not something that I'll be using myself, but it's nice to have. You have 2 kinds of tall grass. The normal kind and the extra tall kind. There's a giant fountain here in the center. And I'm sure anyone who has played this game knows that if you zoom out of the map here, you'll notice that this is a giant Pokeball shape. That little space there takes you outside of the rim, and you can pick up some more items. So yeah, if you search this area during the daytime, you can find a Sunkern. And that's why I decided to get one for myself, because, well, it is a piece of history, like I said. That's the TM for dig, by the way. Nice. Now let's go ahead and bike our way back, because it's faster. You can also use cut on the tall grass to shorten it. I hope I don't get fined for this. And if you use it again, it goes away. Until you leave the area and come back, of course. Now, if you talk to the guard that's on duty, on a Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, you can participate in a bug catching contest. You know, the one premise that I said the series was based on. Pretty sweet. You can only take one Pokemon with you into the contest. And you receive 20 Park Balls to use. You have 20 minutes to find the strongest bug you can find. The music changes too to accompany the event. And if you're desperate for tips, or you want to see how the other participants are doing, you can talk to them. While the contest is active, you'll find various bug types. Lots of different species across different levels. I believe the highest level you can find is somewhere around in the teens, maybe even closer to 20. This is also where you can find really rare ones too, such as Scyther and Pinsir. I forget exactly how scoring is handled in this one, but basically it has to do with, I think it has to do with the overall strength of it. So level, and it might also have to do with the rarity. Basically, depending on how many points you earn with what you catch, that's where you get ranked. And if you're in the top 3, you'll receive a different prize. And even if you're not in the top 3, you'll still get a prize for participating. It's less than exciting, but it is what it is. I'm gonna turn animations off for this part. I'll turn them on later. Oh yeah. When you pause, you'll be notified, like, I can't find the right word. The game will let you know what you've caught. If you did catch anything, if you want to catch something else, or if you want to go with it, just keep in mind you have 20 minutes. Now, this contest, I swear, I've done it so many times as a kid and as an adult. And I think I've only won it maybe once or twice. The scoring system in this game is very finicky. What level is this Beedrill? 14. Okay. Two. And catch. But yeah, I've gotten second place on this so many times. And one time, I can tell you, I've even lost to first place by exactly 1 point. If you can win this and get the first place prize, consider yourself lucky. Regardless of what you catch and use for the contest, it's yours to keep. You have to submit the Pokemon in order to keep it, though. I'm gonna look around just a little bit longer, see what else I can find. If I don't, yeah, let's give it like 1 more minute. If I can't find anything else until then, I will go with the Beedrill. I've seen first place winners using Butterfree, Venonat, sometimes Scyther or Pinsir. Typically, a level 14 Scyther or Pinsir will get you a lot of points. But it's not guaranteed. One more. Alright, that'll do. When you're ready to go, step back inside either the east or south buildings, depending on where you reported the first time. Or no, or is it just here? Alright. I placed third. There we go. That gives me a gold berry. $321, wow. Big increase. $373. Wow, that's a lot of points. So, a gold berry works just like a regular berry, except it restores 30 HP instead of the normal 10. Very, very nice. Second prize is an Everstone. Equip that to a Pokemon, and it will not evolve, as long as you have that equipped. It can be useful depending on if you want to learn certain moves earlier than the evolution would. Let's take another look at this Beedrill before I put it away. It only knows Fury Attack. Not too bad otherwise, though. And then the first prize is a Sunstone, which is what you need to evolve this Sunkern. What did I want again? Oh yeah, Sandshrew. Yep, there she is again. So now we can mosey on back to the garden. Oops. I was gonna use a repel on that square, but I guess the game got the wiser of me. Abra is very tempting, however, there's a psychic type that I already have in mind. Hint, hint. Actually, it's only this little bit of grass here, I don't know. Yeah. Waste not, want not. Let's head on back here and show her that we beat the gym leader. And now we are worthy of the Squirtbottle. Next time, we will head back to that tree and investigate the matter further. See you then.